hopefully you have brought in mind a relationship that's very important to you. And of course, when we have a very close relationship, whether it's a friend or a family member or even a child or whatever relationship, of course, as much as we love that person, sometimes they do things that we find annoying. I know you're thinking, not my relationships, they're never annoying. But just in case they are. And think too of a time, on the other hand, when you had this wonderful moment with this same person, a moment that you just would love to remember forever, like vividly, because it was so wonderful. So we're going to go through those two moments, and we're going to set it so that that moment that's been bothering you, going over and over in your mind, we're going to take the sting out of that moment and help you focus more and just like freeze frame and savor that wonderful, loving, happy memory moment. So, and for this particular exercise, let's make it the same person if possible. Okay. A relationship that you want to repair. And I'm going to call this relationship repair because when you have two people in a relationship, there is one person in the relationship whose actions you can't control, and there's one person whose thoughts and actions you can control. And guess which one you are? You can only control what you are bringing and saying and doing in the relationship. Of course, you can't control the other person. So if you are thinking about and overthinking and ruminating about, oh, this bad thing happened, and I'm not saying you should try to, if this is for a loving relationship that you want to keep close, right? This is not for a relationship that you are trying to get out of or that is unsafe. Of course not. No, if this is a loving relationship that you want to keep close, that you want to improve upon, it's not going to be helpful if you're just going over and over the negative things that happened in your mind. And the other, that is going to impact the other person. It's going to impact how you think about and relate to the other person. And also they're going to pick up on your attitudes and your behavior towards them. So of course, you're going to be able to repair your relationship by toning down those negative moments and focusing more and savoring on those positive moments. So to begin, and this is going to be the guided visualization part. So make sure that you are seated comfortably and not seated comfortably driving a forklift or anything like that, or a car. All right. So I just want you to think now about that time recently that's bothering you the most, the thing that you have been ruminating upon, that you didn't like, that happened recently, whatever's bothering you the most with this person that they said or did, or something you said or did. Just focus on that. Okay, really focus on what that was. Okay, and you can probably imagine that. I'm sure if it's bothering you, very clearly in your mind, like a movie in your mind, perhaps. And as you think about that bothersome incident that's been bothering you, I want you to give that a rating on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being it's not bothering you at all, in which case you should probably choose something else. And 10 being like, it's just, you can't get it out of your mind. It is really bothering you. So give that a rating on 0 to 10. And I would love it if you would put this first rating in the chat, just so we know where we're starting from, right? And so you know where you're starting from. So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being it's not bothering you at all, 10, you cannot get it out of your mind. Thinking about this most recent incident that's been bothering you with this person, give that a rating from 0 to 10. And think of that rating and put that in the chat, put that in the comments. Now, as you continue to think about this incident that's been bothering you, Really focus on that incident. What do you see? What does it feel like? Where do you feel that in your body? Is there like an area of tension in your body or something else that you feel in your body when you think about that incident? Okay. And just notice what you feel and where you feel that. And notice as you continue to focus on how much that's bothering you, can you make that rating that you gave it even higher now? And put that new rating in the chat. What would be your new rating? Can you make that rating even higher as you focus on this incident that was bothering you? And I promise you there's a good reason for doing this. Okay, now that movie that's playing in your mind, that incident that was bothering you, I want you to, with your hands, physically take that movie. That's right. Just take that movie with your hands right out of your mind. Just physically with your hands, pull it out of your mind, and using your hands, throw it as far across the room as you can, and just watch it fly way across the room. And notice now how far away it is, and look at it way, 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 way over there, far away, and notice how far away and small and insignificant it is, way far away there, way across the room. And notice now that it is so far away that it's getting harder to see, that maybe it's blurry, and that maybe it's changing in some way. And notice how that's changing. And now just take a deep breath and allow your eyes to close. Exhale slowly. Another deep breath. And exhale slowly. And now just imagine vividly, like a movie in your mind, a time, that moment that you really want to remember when you felt so loved and so happy with this person. Think of and imagine that wonderful memory where you felt absolutely loved with this person and absolutely happy. And just like a movie in your mind, with the movie screen that's getting larger and larger as it begins to surround you, like one of those 3D surround screens. Notice how every color in that moment, as if you are there right now with that person in that moment, notice every color becoming more vivid and brighter. And any sounds that you can hear becoming more clear and audible. And anything that you can feel, the temperature of the air against your skin, perhaps the temperature of the room, perhaps the way that your heart is beating in this moment, the way that your heart is beating with happiness and joy and caring and compassion for this person. And the feeling of caring and love that you are receiving back from them so strong that you can feel it in every nerve, every cell, every fiber of your being. Let that love that you share flow through you now, so strong that you're reflecting it back to each other. And now this movie screen has surrounded you so completely that if you just step forward, you are in the movie. You are in there, this moment with this person, feeling these feelings of love that you share so strongly. Noticing all around you, the colors so bright, so vivid, so clear, and any sounds that you can hear, perhaps the sound of their voice or any other sounds around you, so clear, so audible. Any textures that you can feel and the temperature of the air. And notice your own breathing in this moment. And notice how your heart is beating and that feeling of love that flows through you completely in every nerve, every cell, every fiber of your being. This love that you are shining to each other, that you are sharing in this moment, that you can feel it this love. And as you notice everything that you can see and hear and feel so clearly in this moment, as if this moment is right now, you are there with this person in this moment. Just notice all this and take a freeze frame of this moment. Just allow that your unconscious mind takes this freeze frame, a perfect picture of this moment, but it's more than a picture. It's a sense of the feelings and the sounds and the colors so bright and vivid, like a living freeze frame that you can access whenever you want. You're going to take this freeze frame, and as you take in a deep breath, just breathe in this moment and install this freeze frame completely in a way that you can access whenever you decide, whenever you need to see this person and feel these feelings and hear their voice and experience this moment and feel this love flowing through you. This love that you know you share completely. So you take in one more deep breath and you breathe in this freeze frame moment and you install it completely to access consciously whenever you choose. And exhale slowly. That's right. And continue to feel that love flow through every nerve, every cell, every fiber of your being. And as you continue to feel completely filled with that love, you can open your eyes now. And as you look for that moment that used to bother you, where has it gone? Perhaps it's gone completely. And perhaps even if you tried, that can't bother you because you are so filled with this love. Or perhaps it's changed into some kind of resource, a learning, an understanding that can help you move forward in your relationship with confidence and love. And as you think about now, on a scale of 0 to 10, what your feeling is, as 0 being it's not bothering you at all. Put now in the comments what your rating is. And if it is anything besides 0, if it is anything besides 0, just close your eyes again. Take a deep breath. Exhale slowly. And as you take in another deep breath, breathe in again that loving freeze frame memory. That's right. And as you exhale slowly, let it fill you completely. Allow yourself to feel it even stronger, to see those colors even brighter, to hear those sounds, their voice even more clearly, to see the smile on their face, the smile they have just for you, or the way that they look at you, the look in their eyes that is just for you, and the way that you know that you are looking at them and smiling at them, and the feeling of your heart beating filled with this love so completely. And just let that love fill you completely and fill you with strength. And allow yourself to take anything left of that other thing that used to bother you and realize that it is a learning now, that it is a strength to build on and to move forward and to become even stronger. And just breathe in that strength. That's right. And let it fill you completely. And that love, because you do love this person. And you already know. You already have all of the learnings that you need to know how to learn and move forward and improve this relationship and approach them with this love and understanding, and to recognize and notice their love for you in the ways that they express it, and to really take that in and be present with those moments. And then when you have those wonderful, happy moments, to know you can freeze frame them. When you are having these wonderful, happy moments, making beautiful memories, you can tell yourself to take a freeze frame. Just allow your unconscious mind to take that magical freeze frame. Everything that you see is so clear. Everything that you hear is so clear and audible. And the feelings that you feel, that you can recall those when you need. And feel them and experience them again. And allow that to empower you to share that love with this person. Whenever you choose. And as you continue to feel filled with a sense of love and empowerment, just open your eyes now. Returning completely here to the present moment, wherever you are right now, noticing the things that you see, the things that you hear, the things that you feel around you in this moment that's happening right now. Continuing to feel that wonderful sense of love, the love you feel for this person, and the love that they share with you. Letting that fill you completely and empower you in every way as you go throughout your day, or perhaps your night, wherever you're at when you're watching this. And know that you can call on that. You can experience that when you choose. And put now in the comments your rating on your scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being nothing is bothering you. And just allow yourself to continue to feel that love and know that you can call on this whenever you choose. You have this power to take control of your own mind. And when you take control of your mind and you keep that control of your mind when you're interacting with others, that will affect your relationships in a positive way. Because you are the one that you can control in the relationship, and you can take that control of your mind in this way and focus on that love and let that empower you in positive ways in your relationship. And when you positively change the way that you interact with other people, the way that they respond to you, interact back with you, will be more positive as well. And I promise this is true. I have experienced this in my own life, and not just me. This is a true thing that occurs. So hold on to those freeze frame moments and make more of them. Anytime you're in some wonderful, happy moment, you can focus on, okay, what do I see in this moment? What do I hear in this moment? What do I feel? Like, what textures do I feel? What feelings do I feel? So I hope that this has been helpful. I look forward to hearing your comments. If you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay. And if you want more of this, there is so much more. And in fact, there is an exercise called control room of the mind. And with the control room of the mind, there is so much that we could take control of in our minds. We can take control of these freeze frame moments. We can do more of what we did today, of making things that bother us less, and focusing more on the positive things and using that in positive ways in our relationships. And not only that, but control room is also helpful for chronic pain. It's also helpful for stress and anxiety and taking control of all those things. And you already have noticed that you took control. As you hopefully put those numbers in the comments, notice how your numbers changed. You did that. You took control of how things were affecting you. And you took control of your levels of stress and your levels of calm. And you changed them. And you can continue to do that. And it's things like this that's exactly why I have a very affordable monthly membership through my Light Some Hearts business. It's only $24.99 a month right now. And we have 2 workshops a month, plus like sometimes extra things. And also there's a ton of recorded resources to walk you through these activities. And one of the things we focus on practicing is this control room of the mind and taking control, because it takes practice. So I what I've noticed for myself was that I now can, as you may have heard me mention other times, I now could take control, so that it's like automatic for me now, that when a stressful situation comes up, I just switch into problem solving instead of mode. I don't just, I just automatically switch into thinking, okay, how am I going to resolve this? But it didn't start automatically. It took practice, and that's what it takes. It takes practice, and it takes accountability, and it takes support from other people who are doing the same thing. And of course, I will support you, and that's what the membership is about. So that's why I wanted to make it very affordable, so that you can come to those workshops, so that you have those recordings to practice on your own, because that's what it takes, but also to come to the workshops and have the support from other people who are caring and supportive and who are on the same healing journey, and to have the support from me. And because with that regular support and the regular practice, you too can get to where your reactions to other people and other situations don't automatically go to but instead they automatically go to bing, problem solving, computer working, right? Because our unconscious mind is like a computer. And if you program it with the right programs, you'll get the right results in the end. But you have to keep programming it. You have to keep practicing. So that's why the membership is important to help you continue to practice and to grow, and also to have that community support. Is the community, having the community there keeps you accountable. It's like, okay, I've got to keep practicing so that when something comes up with a person or an event, I switch into problem solving mode. I have practiced this control room. I can take control of my reactions. I can take control of being calm and centered and focused and problem solving. I can tone down my chronic pain. I can take control of how I feel and how I function. And you can. You can. I have, other people have, and you can too. And I would absolutely love to have you in the membership to do that. So I'm going to put the link to the membership so that you could join that. The very next workshop within the membership, within the paid membership, is next week. Actually, it's next Wednesday. It's going to be focused on the topic of self-love, because there's like topics that we focus on. And then all the replays are stored within the membership. So you can go back and look at previous topics and events, as well as I have lots of other recorded resources that I keep building on to help you continue to practice these on your own. We're going to be doing a lot of work with control room coming up, plus, as I said, self-love and self-worth, as well as, other things, other techniques besides just control room, stress management, anxiety management, and more like taking back control of your mind techniques that have worked for me. They work for tons of other people that I've worked with, and they will work for you. And there is a variety of techniques available. So we will find what works for you, and you will have access to me and the community and all these resources. And I would love to have you there. So if you have any questions about it, or you want to talk to me more about it, I'm here. I'm available. You could message me. As you know, here on Facebook, I'm very accessible by Messenger. And again, thank you so much for being here with me today. I would love to have you in my membership workshop next week. So please do get signed up for that now so that you can get into the workshop next week, and so that you can get all of these resources, and so that you continue on this path. You continue practicing, so that when you need the most to be in control of your mind, you will be. You will be the calm, centered, focused problem solver. And when you are that person, and that is what you are projecting into the world, and that is how you are functioning in the world, that is what is going to come back to you. You will get more positive interactions, more positive things happening, and you will notice those positive things more. And the more you focus on the positive, the more positive keeps coming back to you. So again, let me know any questions about these techniques, questions about the memberships. Feel free to watch this replay. And thank you so much for being here with me today. And once again, well, you know who I am, but I'm Lena from Lightsome Hearts, and I love to empower you.